What is going down, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we have some NFL trade rumors. The Jaguars are currently shopping the franchise tag player they just franchise tagged, 2 weeks ago probably. Yannick Ngakoue is on the trade block currently. And the Jaguars are receiving calls who's repeatedly said that his time is up for the team after they couldn't get a long-term contract extension done. So he wants out. This is a similar type of thing with Jalen Ramsey when he wanted paid in Jacksonville and they just didn't want to pay him. He left, and Yannick wants to leave. They just traded Calais Campbell. They traded A.J. Boye. They lost Dante Fowler a couple years ago when he signed with the Rams. Who Dante Fowler now, he actually just signed with the Falcons a couple weeks back. So, but yeah, they've lost a lot of playmakers on their defense, and I don't know if it's a thing with the front office not really being able to work out deals with players that need them or that want them, but it just seems it seems an exact situation of what happened with Dante Fowler and with what happened with Jalen Ramsey, where they wanted to get paid, but Jacksonville didn't want to pay him. And I don't know. I think that Yannick Ngakoue, he's asking $20 million per season on an extension with the team. He's currently going to be playing under the franchise tag in 2020 for the Jacksonville Jaguars unless they trade him, and his base salary for 2020 is $18 million. So they're going to be paying him $18 million over the course of 2020 unless they trade him. So it could be a deal to where the Jacksonville Jaguars decided to franchise tag him, so they just didn't lose him in free agency, because Lord and behold, if they would have lost him in free agency 110%, he would have signed with somebody else on a max deal. But they decided to franchise tag him to keep him and to keep his rights, and now they want to trade him to try to get something out of him. So I can see what Jacksonville's doing with Yannick Ngakoue when they franchise tagged him, because obviously they don't really see Yannick Ngakoue being a part of their future for the long term. But I don't know. I mean, he's currently being shopped, and Jacksonville's asking for a first-round pick and more in order to trade him. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see where the situation takes Yannick Ngakoue and what the Jaguars end up doing with him. So far, there's been, I believe, the Eagles have frequently been linked to Yannick Ngakoue and his representatives. On top of that, he's also kind of fueled the speculation because he's posted pictures on social media of him with Eagles players and things like that. But Philadelphia did use 2 of its 2020 draft picks on Darius Slay and who is the other one? Darius Slay, and there was another player they used a draft pick on. But either way, they've used 2 draft picks on players, so I don't really know how much Philly has to offer, in order to get Yannick Ngakoue from the Jaguars. But I'm sure there's going to be a team out there that's going to be frequently involved, like the Eagles, and maybe Yannick Ngakoue gets traded before the New Year League, or not the New Year League. Maybe he gets traded before summer OTAs and things like that start, because that's seemingly what it's going to look like. Maybe he even gets traded before the draft. I would go even as far as to say that as well, because Yannick definitely wants out of Jacksonville, and he just wants paid, and he wants to start fresh. He's only 25 years old, so he could probably go for a first round pick and more, considering he's probably got 10+ years to play in the NFL. But obviously that depends on injuries and things like that. So Yannick Ngakoue being shopped by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like I said, they want a first-round pick plus more for the pass rusher. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section down below. Drop a like if you think he'll be traded by the draft. We'll say by the draft. Give me a like on this video if you think he'll be traded by the time the draft hits. And subscribe if you guys are new. And as always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.